Help us figure out this left-handed dilemma. Is the last left-handed quarterback to win an NFL playoff game now a member of the ESPN team, Tim Tebow. Tim, between you and Steve Young, more left-handed quarterbacks are working for ESPN than are currently on NFL rosters. Why do you think we don't see more lefty quarterbacks playing in the NFL?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think there's a couple reasons. One, because there's just less lefties in the world. Let's just be honest. And so I do think that, kind of hurts our world because lefties are pretty awesome and we need more of them. So we need to encourage people to, when they're young, to use their left hand. It'll at least help them in baseball. But I also think it's unique. It's different. I still think I even have a lot of friends that were very gifted and their parents just put the ball in their right hand when they were young because that's what their family did.
Yeah, and baseball's taken a lot of them. So was being left-handed an advantage or a disadvantage in your career?
I think I used it as a mindset of an advantage just because I would try to always find that mental edge of, yes, it's I'm a little different and there's less of us. And I think actually schematically, with your coaches and receivers, it might be a slight disadvantage, not enough where I would actually worry about it, but it's enough where your receivers have to get used to it. When there's offensive line and defensive line running around your quarterback and you're throwing a slant pattern or a crossing route, they kind of see it coming from a certain place. So receivers have to get used to it coming from a different angle and a different place when they're looking back at the quarterback. And then I also think the offensive coordinators have to adjust how they're calling the game, right? Your coordinators get so used to calling a play action to a quarterback's right or a bootleg to a quarterback's right, and so they have to adjust.
There you go. Now, in your job as an SEC network analyst, you've seen a lot of Tua over his career. He's been given this great opportunity to start for the Dolphins. So what unique advantage do you feel being left-handed gives him coming into this first starting appearance?
Yeah, I've seen every game Tua has played in college, and I think what gives Tua an advantage has nothing to do with which hand he throws it with. It has to do with the way he throws it. I think he is the most pure thrower of the football that I've ever seen on the college level, and I've had the chance to watch a lot of really good ones, and it's not to take anything away from those guys. It's Tua has a special gift to throw the football, to throw it from different angles, to throw it with velocity, but also so catchable, on time, in rhythm. He just has a unique feel and gift, and it is incredible to watch him. He will go through practices and warm-ups where it doesn't even come close to being an incomplete pass. Every ball will be right on the money.
So if he's watching now, if you can give him one sentence to think about Tua as he goes into his starting game, what would it be?
My piece of advice to Tua is continue to do what you've done your entire life that's made you different and made you special. And yeah, sure, a piece of that is being left-handed, so you're awesome, Tua. But what makes you even more awesome is the type of person that you are, is the way that you care for people. It's the way that you lead your team. It's, yes, you throw an amazing pass and you're a great competitor and you were great in clutch moments. But what set him apart and why I think he has a chance to be great in the NFL is because he's not just an elite passer. He's not just an elite quarterback. He's an elite person, right? You know why Tua's different is when he got to Alabama, yes, he went and met all his team, but then he went and met all the medical staff. And then he went and met all the assistants. And he went and gave them gifts one by one, all the assistants. When other people didn't even know who they were, they never met them. Tua went and he went and said hi to all those people. And that's why I think he's a great quarterback to lead an organization, because he's an elite person that truly cares about people. And it comes from his family, his faith, his character, everything he's about. And that translates to who someone is off the field, because I think his teammates will play for him. They will follow him, and he can lead an organization. And that's why I love this young man.
All right, from one great leader to another. Tim Tebow, always so great to talk to you. Thanks so much.
Good talking with you. Thank you so much for having me.